Hello everyone. So this is a special reunion video. So this is my old tablet. Now I purchased this tablet way back in 2018, the final day. I remember going early in the morning with my father to the mall. Like I can't remember which mall it was. Okay, I can remember. I can remember now. It was pretty far away, but anyways, we still managed to go and get it. And yeah, it's fantastic. I remember charging this thing for the first time. Now, of course, this tablet has been through a lot of things with me, and unfortunately, I just can't really use a lot of it anymore. It's so difficult to even like use a lot because of the space. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's up with that? I've deleted all the apps, and for some reason, I'm still struggling. Maybe I still have to move stuff to my SD card, which you can see right over here. I have. But anyways, um, this is my this is my wallpaper, by the way. I can't remember where I got this wallpaper from. Was it from Samsung or was it from Twitter? And yeah, anyways, so uh, 2 days ago, I just had the feeling of charging this tablet so I can recover my emails because I have a lot of emails that are just on this device. And yeah, I just never transfer them to my phone or my other device. So it's like, obviously, I have to quickly do that. Now, um, here's the thing. Actually, I had a bunch of emails from my bigger tablets, which I transferred to this, I think. But already I had a bunch of accounts signed in, yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Regardless on that, time to time, years ago, even though I was not using this tablet, I would check on the emails, and now I can't even do that. By the way, I just can't even sign in. Don't even know what's going on. Every time I click on signing in with Gmail, it takes me to some synchronizing thing, which I have no idea what I'm doing because I'm clicking on it and it, there's no action. Sorry, no response. And anyways, yesterday I recovered my emails to this device, but there's only one email left I just can't receive, and I don't know the password. That's the problem. You know, obviously, it's one of those new emails I created, and I was shuffling through my pages of passwords I saved and everything like that, and I can only see this email being used once, so I can't remember what else I used it for. And I'm sure it is as important as the others out there, but honestly, I just have to double check and see which ones are saved with the other email. Um, because I may have changed certain stuff as well without writing it down, so that's a problem. And yeah, anyways, I just have to recover that email. I tried last night. I just don't have that password, and I tried writing down a bunch of passwords, a lot of the frequent passwords I've used many years ago, and I just can't remember. Anyways, yeah, I still have some lovely images over here. I still have some, like unedited audio tracks. I used to edit my videos over here, well, parts of my videos over here because I still used to use my big tablets years ago to edit my videos on this channel, and eventually I moved on to this for this and the main channel. Um, so yeah, obviously, obviously, I just would like to try and recover that email. I have to think really hard. Maybe I've written the password somewhere else, but I just have to make sure that, if I can't recover this email, I really hope that no important accounts are signed in, Like I'm not using it for my Nintendo, or I'm not using it for my you could say my what else for any kind of subscription, payment subscription. I got to make sure and check if I'm not using that. Anyways, I really love this. Back in 2020, for a short while, I had a problem with this tablet. It would just flicker for some reason, and then all of a sudden, I'll get this big white bar and says, "Oh, something has stopped," and then you got to restart the device, and you know, uh, that pop up happens a couple of times, but I don't get the flickering, which is good. But anyways, yeah, I had some wonderful moments with this tablet. Now, this is a Samsung A6 or A7. I can't remember exactly, but regardless, um, at the end of the day, I'm just happy that it works, and I managed to recover at least I think three or four out of the many emails saved here. Actually, I think there's four emails over here, so I may have just recovered the three. And the other email, I don't even know if I connected it to this one, but it was written down passwords, in my list of passwords and stuff. And I was like, okay, let me try and recover this, and it worked. Okay, so anyways, um, that's just the best thing to do. Always write down every single password change. Sometimes you can save it on a device, but the problem is that we don't really know how long we'll have that device for. And I keep making that mistake. But there are times where I just make that extra step and write down the password. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. As you can see, I have those triangles, Google triangles, to sign in. I can't even use YouTube on this device, by the way. It says it's just doesn't work on this device anymore. It's no longer supported. Anyways, those are email triangles. Some of those emails, obviously, I'm signed in with this, and then yesterday I finished the rest, but I'm just waiting that for that one email now. I'll try today again, maybe, and hopefully, just hopefully, I can get that email. And, you know, as I said, if I don't, it better not be connected to anything major. Anyways, bye bye.